Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Asher bringing you another video from the YGG Gaming channel. So, I've had to record this 3 times, my voice hurts, but I'm pushing through it because it's very important. Today, we're going to be talking about what is going on with comp in general. So, there's like 2 giant things that are affecting right now, and one of them is the fact that solo queuers and duo queuers and on are getting placed together, and you have to kind of work with each other, and you're complete strangers. So, in solo queue, if it's everyone in solo queue, it's 6 random strangers, then you kind of all are kind of on the even ground. But when you have a solo queue, and take for instance this game, I've got a quintuple queue, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it, but 5 people are queued together, and I'm just the lone man. So this really creates a rift because they all know each other. I don't know any of them, so it becomes really kind of separated. Same on the other team. So what this does is you can't really combo as well. You can't really communicate as well, and it kind of creates a huge rift in the game, and you're not able to play as well as you could. So that's the issue. The solution to this, however, is pretty simple. All you have to do, and plenty of people have said this before, like Stylosa, and plenty of people in the forums, they're saying to just simply make a separate queue. Make a solo queue, and make a duo and on queue, and this will really provide it so that you get more even fights, because when you have a solo queuer and a duo queue in the same team, it really messes up the MMR and of the team itself, and the SR rating of the team itself, and this will cause a lot of problems. So that's really the best way to solve this problem is just simply to make 2 different queues, and that'll really, we could see how that goes. I think that in the future, this will be added in. I feel like there's no way they won't add another thing. I mean, it's kind of like StarCraft, how they have 1v1s and 2v2, 3v3, 4v4. So, I think this will definitely be a new thing that'll come in eventually, but obviously not for a while. So, the second thing that I have to say would be that one of the biggest problems that's been going on in comp is the throwers and the griefers and the cheaters and just all kinds of negative and salty people. And the reason why they're so salty and negative is because of the first problem. So when people don't win their games, a lot of games in a row, and trust me, I've been through this, I've lost 15 games in a row, it sucks. I know lots of you guys out there have lost that many too. So we lost 15 in a row squad, yay. So it really does suck, because you lose 400 SR, and you're just sitting there like, what is going on? I mean, I played 2 days ago, I lost 250 SR, and I was playing Zarya, as I usually do, and I know I'm good with her. But I kind of just sat there after a while, and was like, oh my goodness, I just felt like I was not good at the game anymore. I didn't know what was going on, because my team would just not understand the game. And I think, well, actually, there's a third one, I lied. So number 2 would just be the fact that there's so many people that don't really care about the game enough to keep trying no matter what. Or they care too much, I guess. And so number 3 would be the fact that, I lost my spot. Okay, in my head forgot. Number 3. So, and I've got another thing after that, by the way, so I've got plenty of stuff. So number 3 would be the fact that people kind of just go around and main a character, and they don't really bother learning a different one, so that if you need a healer, then you're not sitting there on Mercy not knowing how to use the correct timing on a res. Like, most people in the lower league, they don't realize that a 2-man res sometimes is better than trying to wait for a 5-man res. So just little things like that come in handy. So I think maining a specific class, like tank or DPS, that's not as bad, but as long as you understand the specifics of each class to be able to play them, that's all that matters. Because, I mean, if you know one character like Soldier, you can play Zarya, you can play D.Va. I mean, it's pretty similar, tracking-wise. And then the thing after that was kind of just a little fun thing I had to say. So, we all know how there's golden guns, and the thing that this sparked from was the fact that, if you added a second queuing agent, I guess, if you have solo and duo and up, then you would have to try to fix the competitive credits that you get from each thing, I guess, because you don't want to get the golden guns way too quickly, because that would be a little unfair, and really that would get too boring. So what I'm thinking is, one possible option is, and you guys can let me know what you think about this, is to actually add new colors. I mean, it doesn't just have to be gold. You could do a shiny green, a shiny blue, like the same kind of texture as the gold, but just turn it a different color. I mean, a red, that would just look beautiful. And so I think that's something they should add in. So it's kind of like you have an option. You can buy the golden gun, you can buy the red gun for that person, so that it's more of a variety. It looked really cool. I mean, cosmetically, because yes, you have the skins and all that stuff, but the skins get old. I mean, nobody really pays attention to the skins. You can't see your skin when you're playing the game. You can see your gun, and I think seeing your gun, it's like you can be proud that you have a red gun, or you have a green gun, or the golden gun. Obviously, yes, the golden gun was supposed to be some kind of special weapon, but I think branching off of that and going into deeper and more interesting colors and stuff like that would definitely make the game more entertaining, because the golden guns are going to get old eventually. There's no doubt about that. Everyone's going to have a golden gun eventually. They're going to have like 3 or 4. I mean, for me, it was like, yeah, I got the golden gun for Soldier, I got it for Zarya. Now it's like, yeah, I could get it for like Reinhardt or Winston, but it's really just kind of one of those things where you don't really, it's not as exciting. Your first time getting a golden weapon, super exciting. So I think adding new colors would definitely be really cool. You guys let me know about that. And just, if you're in a game, this is the advice part now. If you're in a game where somebody's throwing or somebody's not switching off, don't get frustrated. Don't start throwing because of it. Just play your game. If you play your game and ignore them, it's a 5v6, yeah. But if you're good enough to be in that league, you will be able to push through. I promise you that. I've played games where it's 5v6. I've played games where it's 4v6, and we've still won on top. You don't have to play the carry hero. That's the other thing. You do not have to play the Tracer or the Genji or the Zarya. I mean, Zarya can carry if you're good enough, but you can really carry with... You can't really carry, period, honestly. You can be really good with Tracer and constantly be killing the healers, or be really good with Winston, constantly be jumping in and out. But just remember that most of that's because of your team. You're not carrying, it's more of the fact that your team is simply outplaying the other team, and it just looks like you're carrying because you're the one doing the most, and that's really good, and you should be proud of that. So just keep it in your head. If the other team is destroying you in the first round, just figure out who on their team is destroying you, counter that one person, and I guarantee you, they only know how to play that one person. Say you have a Genji on you all the time. Just go Winston. Constantly stay on that Genji. He'll go down. Once he starts dying, he'll keep dying, and he won't know what to do. So you just have to play the cat and mouse. Just constantly be switching off to change. I mean, competitive games, you should not be playing. Honestly, you probably shouldn't be playing the same character the entire time, unless it's really working. Usually you won't end up playing the same person. Like if you're playing Soldier, sometimes you might have to switch to Pharah or McCree or something like that, or Tracer, just depending on what the other team has. So just make sure you're not focused on always staying in the same thing. So let me know what you guys thought of this video. Let me know, because I can make more of these types of things. They're kind of rant-ish, informational advice videos, and put that in the comments, as well as what you think about the new weapon colors and stuff like that. And please subscribe to see more awesome videos like these. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.